Peace be upon you all and welcome to the channel. I realized after I finished recording that I forgot a critical portion of the diacritics. So this will be video 2C to finish with the diacritics before I continue with the shapes of the letters within the words. For the diacritics, and I'll show you a table here that I will also be providing. Here it shows the name of the diacritic in Arabic and in English. Just remember it is not an H. Alhamdulillah. Then you have the letter here with a fatha atop it, kasra here with the kasra beneath it, dhamma and sukoon and shadda and so on and so forth. In this lecture we will be covering tanween, and tanween with shadda is exactly the same except with the shadda, so it will be a sukoon then the tanween. Now sorry, this is the recording program. With the diacritics, or rather today's lecture covers the diacritic tanween. And it is not a special type or a category of diacritics. The tanween is basically a double diacritical mark, which means two fathas, two kasras, two dhammas, no two sukoons. So let us say, for example, we have the letter ba, ba, and ba. Ba with a fatha and another fatha. Ba with a kasra and another kasra. Ba with a dhamma and another dhamma. This also has a variation. Dhamma, dhamma. It looks similar to the Arabic numeral 69. The reason it is called tanween, it has the word noon in it. The word tanween means the addition of a noon. Long ago, when you wanted to add tanween, you would write it as such: ba, fatha, then add a noon, which was not part of the word, the original word or the root word. However, this created confusion, so instead of adding a noon that did not fit with the root, it was changed to the double diacritics. Then we just have to cover the pronunciation, and that will be it for this lecture. So we will cover all the letters quickly to avoid wasting too much of your time. So we have alif, two fathas, alif, two kasras, alif, two dhammas. Alif with just a fatha or a hamza, of course, because there's a vowel which is pronounced differently. Alif with a hamza and one fatha is a. With two fathas, it is pronounced an. Remember, you will be adding the noon or the n, but only in pronunciation, not in writing, at least not anymore. An. Here it will be in, and here it will be un or un. I just do not want to write this because it is not on, it is un, and it is not in French either. So that is alif with all tanweens. With the shadda and the tanween, I prefer to leave it when we actually take examples of words. That way you are able to visualize it better. Ba with a fatha, two fathas, asif. Sorry. Asif in Arabic means sorry. Sometimes my native language slips. Okay. This is Ben. May seem ban, so I'll just write it Ben. Bin, as in garbage bin. Well, it's actually Ben, but I'll just write it like this to remind you it's not garbage bin, it's garbage, or actually I think it is garbage bin. Yeah, garbage bin, so never mind, we want that. And bun, not bon, bun. So I guess you could not blood, urea, nitrogen. Bun. Keep in mind we're only covering pronunciation. There is a way to write Tanwene Fatha, but we will cover that with the letters next lecture, because there is a certain manner by which you write Tanwene Fatha. So for now we're just covering pronunciation, nothing more. So ten, not tan or tan from trigonometry. 10, so I'll probably just write TN. Tin, as in the element tin, not ten, tin. Ta kasra T and add the noon, tin. Tun, not ton, although phonetically speaking it could be ton, but tun, but we'll just leave it with the tu, tun. I really need to learn how to select and delete. Next we have the. Than, not than, just than. Thin, as in the adjective thin. And thun. Remember, you are pronouncing the letter with one diacritic and you're adding a noon for the second one. This looks like a radio signal that you see on your phone from your telephone company. Okay, then we have Jim. 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 Jen. Probably best to write it that way without the A, in case people think it's Jan or January. Jen. Jin. Actually, I prefer to write it that way. Jin. As in the ethereal beings, Jin, which actually exist. Yes, they're not mythological. And Jun, as in the Japanese name Jun, like Jun Kazama from Tekken. Then comes Ha. Han, Hin, Hun. And I will not write it with the H because I feel it may confuse people. Khan, khin, khun. So I guess it would be khan, khin, khun. And I would like to emphasize that the noon you are adding is noon sukun. So you are literally saying kha damma noon sukun. That is what you are saying for tanween dam, or kha fatha for tanween fatha, or kha kasra for tanween kasr. The extra diacritical mark is simply for differentiation, nothing more. جيم ح خا دال 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 دال. Den, not dan, den. Din, dun. Let me see if I can delete. Oh, okay, that works. Next we have ذال, 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 فتحة, كسرة, ضمة. Then, I will write it then, but just remember without the elongation or without the vowel. Then. Thin, not then, thin. Thun. Ra. Run, I will not write it with an R to remind you that it is not a light ra, it's a heavy ra. Run, rin, run. Run, rin, run. I guess you could say run here, the word run. It still feels a bit light. So I'll just do this. Oh wait, new system. Zay with tanween fath is zan, not zan. I'm just adding the A to indicate the fatha, not vowel. Wasn't zan the wind element in the Shin Megami Tensei games? I believe so, yeah. Or was Garu in Persona. Zay tanween kasr is zin, not zen, zin, as in zinc, the element, but without the K or the C. Zun with tanween dhamma. Sin. Hopefully you know the letters by now. Sin with a fatha is san, not san, san, which is also an element. Oh wait, I made a mistake in the previous video. When I wrote tin, that was SN, not SB. SB is antimony. I forgot my chemistry. I cannot believe that. Sin tanween kasr is sin. God forbid. Or bad deeds. Sin tanween dam is sun, not sun. Sun. As in Shang Tsung from Mortal Kombat. I'll just remove these. Now, Sheen. This should be kasra. This should be dhamma. Sheen tanween fath is shan, but without the a, so I'll just write shan. Sheen tanween kasr is shin, as in Shin Megami Tensei. Sheen with tanween dhamm is shun, not shan, shun. Shun, similar to the word Schuhen in German. As in schönes Wochenende. It's saving again. Ah, there we go. When the cursor fails to move, that is when I know. This is another letter I will not transliterate because I am unable to do so. Sun, sin, sun, sun, sin, sun. Dad with two fathas. Oh, that looks ugly. Dad with two kasras and Dad with two dhammas. Dun, din, dun. Dun, din, dun. Tun, tin, tun. Tun, tin, tun. This is for the letter ta. Then for the letter va. Need to adjust the periscope. Lun, in, lun. Van, vin, vun. Van, vin, vun. The penultimate difficult letter without any transliteration. Ayn. Ayn with two fathas. Ayn with two kasras. Ayn with two dhammas. An, in, un. An, in. Would you go away? Un. The ultimate letter without any transliteration. The gargle sound. Or I will put it as the GH sound. Ghain. This is ghan. But without the, so do not elongate. Just crossing the A to remind you this is the fatha A, not the vowel A. Ghin, ghun. Ghan, ghin, ghun. Then comes fa. Kasra and fa. Dhamma. Two dhammas. Fan, not fan. Fan. Fin, which is the end or finish in French, or the first part of Finland. Fun. okay, this may look like fun. I'll cross it. Fun. Then qaf. I don't really like writing qaf as a Q because Q's in English sounds somewhat as a K. Qan, but without the A, so it will be qan. Qin, not kin, qin. Qun, qan, qin, qun. Next we have is kaf. Okay, so for kaf, can. But to avoid confusion, we'll just write it without the A. Can. Kin, as in the next of kin. And kun, as in Kunimitsu from Tekken as well. Or kunai from any ninja anime. Kaf, lam. Lam. Next we have lam. Tanween kasr, tanween dam. This is len, not the exponential len, which is len actually, but yeah, or lan, but not local area network. It is len. Lin, as in the Lin Kuei from Mortal Kombat. Lun, or because people might think this is lun, lun, and it is not ion, it's an L. Lun. Mim, tanween fath, mim, tanween kasr, mim, tanween dam. Mim tanween fath is man, not man. Remember, no elongation. Man. Min, tanween kasr, min, as in minute. Min, the first half of the word minute. Mun, or mun, but people will think this is Mon from Pokemon, or Monday. Man, min, mun. Noon. So ironically, in tanween for noon, you are adding a noon to the other noon that we talked about. Noon tanween fath is nan, not nan. Okay, now I am hungry. Nan. Nin. Nun, not none. And actually I'll leave it as none, but this is not none, this is nun, not the negation none, or negatory none. Ha, tanween fath, ha, tanween kasr, ha, tanween dam. Han, not han. Hen. Hin, not hen. Hin. Pretend you're saying him, but without the M. Hun. Okay, this looks like hun, as in the Huns. No Mulan here. Hun, this looks like the syncopated version of honey. Hun, not hun, hun. Waw, fatha, two fathas actually. Waw, tanween kasr, waw, tanween dam. One, Actually, I'll write it 1. But it's a different pronunciation actually, so we'll leave it as 1. So ignore this one. Win. Not Windows. Win. To win. For victory. Won. I would write it as won with an O, but people might think it is one. No, it is won. Lastly, so that we can end this lecture because I know it has been annoying for everyone. The letter Y. This is yen, but not yen. Yen. Just remember I'm crossing the A to remind you it is not a vowel, it is a consonant, it is a diacritic. Yin, not yen, yin. Yun. Or in German, the J is pronounced as a U, so pretend you're saying Juni, which is June in German, but without the I. Yun. And that covers the full list of diacritics, and this closes the last sub-lecture of the diacritic topic. I apologize if I missed that in the previous lecture. We were supposed to start a different lesson, but if you feel that I missed anything, please let me know. We are only human. And I'll see you in the next lecture. Thank you very much for your time, and thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe and take care.